Are you ready for the worst, saddest graveyard?
Whoa, 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 whoa. The first thing you want to do is find the light.
The whole reason I got these ones is because they were supposed to be good in low light.
So let's just talk about low light. Anywhere, let's say 10 feet away from your window, that's real low light.
I thought it meant a dark room, to be clear.
Looks like today we are visiting Janina. Love the name Janina.
The first time I remember buying a plant was in college. I think I bought an IKEA plant. And the first time I remember failing at keeping a plant alive was college after buying an IKEA plant.
Janina, she lives in the beautiful city of Los Angeles, California. I live there.
Climate is perfect, so I have no excuse as to why I'm killing all of these plants.
So she actually might have some really cool plants outdoors, but I think we're talking about her indoor plants.
I do have some plant successes, but today what brings me here are my Dracaenas, which I just learned how to say.
I wonder what type of Dracaena she actually has. There are so many Dracaenas out there.
They're just very, very dead, and I don't know if it's fluoride or really what the problem is.
They grow, fairly large for indoor plants, but they're great for newbies.
I'm gonna learn about all of it, and hopefully we can save them.
Okay, this should be fun. Let's actually give her a call.
Hilton?
Hey Janina, how are you?
I'm good. I'm so happy to meet you.
I like that you're already starting off with something that's fully green. Look how lush that backdrop is.
Oh, are you ready for green, my new friend?
Oh, I'm ready for some green.
Green is my favorite color. This is my full green wall.
I really want to know how you decided to get into this love for green, whether that's green paint or what I like to call green friends, plants themselves.
When the lockdown happened, I really was like, maybe this is the time to try my green thumb, try to grow a green thumb that has never existed before.
Was that a 1-2 plant purchase, or did you go from 1 to 50 overnight?
It was like a 1, 4, 50. So,
that's the normal process. That's the normal process.
Yeah. By the way, fake. Hey,
the idea of greenery, it isn't just a living piece of green that can bring you that sense of, let's say, the outdoors. Are there particular plants at this very moment that you are just having a hard time figuring out?
Can I show off first?
Please.
And then
please.
We're going to diagnose. First, let me show you these guys. He's doing so well.
Beautiful.
This guy, here are all the succulents.
I see you on the right path. I'm interested in seeing what failures you're having or what losses you have right now.
Okay.
It seems like you're doing a really good job, at least preparing yourself.
Are you ready for the worst, saddest graveyard?
Please show me what you got.
I'm prepared for you to say that they're at the point of no return. They need the most love, so I'm ready for some homework. Or they might be dead. I don't know. Let's find out.
Let's see.
All right, friend.
Whoa. Oh no!
Let's look at a side view.
God. Hold on.
I mean, how am I doing a good job on these other guys, but though I cannot understand these plants?
Still judgment-free zone. Don't pay attention to how I'm reacting. But I just have one question.
Yeah.
Are these plants here? Are these Dracaenas where they are?
This one lives here.
Okay.
Lives here.
I will say this. Those plants do not like where they are. Can you find me the nearest window?
Oh, the nearest window is here.
Oh my God. Oh, okay. And then that's the nearest window?
Yes. Well, I guess. And then there's like this and this. It's just like a cross.
And do we have skylights? Do we have skylights?
No.
Okay,
no, we don't have
skylights.
skylights.
All right, Janina. So, okay. First things first. First things first. Every person bringing in plants, the first thing you want to do is find the light. You want to find the light in your home where the plant can thrive. That's what we're looking for.
But the whole reason that I got these ones, is because they were supposed to be good in low light.
Who told you this? No, let's just talk about low light. Anywhere, let's say 10 feet away from your window, that's low light. That's real low light. So I would say let's push them at least
I thought it meant a dark room, to be clear. Like a windowless dark room.
It's not, no, I'm not laughing because I think it's a video. I'm laughing because there's no plant shop that you could go to buy plants that is known for like, you can come to my shop because I have all the low light plants where there's literally just darkness in there. If they can look out of one of your windows and see sky, that will be glorious for these plants. There's still life there. There's still opportunities for success and new growth. Repot it in a fresh pot, strip away all of the older soil, give it fresh soil, and you want to make sure that you're repotting your plants in a pot that is 2 inches in diameter, larger than that previous pot. And then we're going to think about the one that's in the middle. Now, I can't tell what I'm seeing. Is it just leaning over? Okay.
This is two different
Okay, there's 2 of them.
stalks.
At the base of the branch, is it green down there or am I just seeing brown?
So it's green till here,
Okay.
and then it becomes brown all the way to here, and then it's like green again. Do you see this?
I want to propagate the tip of this. I want to cut the tip somewhere in the green area and try to place that into water. What I also want you to do is I want you to find at the base of that branch, between where it's brown and when it starts to turn fully green, wherever that is, I want you to chop the actual branch off there and then toss the dead part out on both branches.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to cut here, put this in water.
Yep.
I'm going to cut here, and I'm going to toss out the middle and
That's correct.
repot these sticks essentially.
Now this last one to the right, the one on the right isn't completely gone.
No,
It's not.
yeah, he's the most alive of the 3.
We should start seeing new growth once you've repotted it and once you start fertilizing it. When it comes to light, the more light you provide your plants, the more new growth they develop. So if you haven't seen a lot of new growth, that's because your plants aren't getting a lot of light. In 6 weeks, you'll see all of these stems at least start to produce new growth. Before we end this, I want to make sure I leave you better than I found you. Now, you did say that you have had success taking cuttings from your monstera, putting in water, developing roots, which we saw, and you now have an issue thinking about or figuring out when to then transition it into soil, right?
Yeah.
The best thing to do there, and I'll show you one of my cuttings here. This is my little monstera cutting, as you can see, developing a root system. Can you see that there?
Oh gosh, that's so much more root than I've ever seen before.
If you want to see more roots develop, put it in a brighter area, push it into a brighter area. Once that root system grows at least 4 to 6 inches, I will lean more towards 6, you can then transition it into soil. You want to then ball your little roots up into like a nice little cluster like this. And then based on the size of your root system, you're going to place it in a pot that is 2 inches in diameter, larger than that, and then put soil around it. Because the one thing that's—
Oh my gosh, not a thing I've ever thought in my life.
It's not about the size of your plant that dictates the size of your pot. It's the size of your root system. Like that's why some cacti can be really tall, but be in really small pots. I tell people to always like listen to the plant. While I find it beneficial to talk to my plants, a lot of people will find that their plants will talk back to them.
I'm listening. I thought I was listening. I was just talking a totally different language than what it needed. Those poor Dracaenas. But we're gonna work on it. We're gonna see what happens, and I'll keep you updated.
Please do, please do. I know I have a good feeling I'm gonna come back and you're gonna show me just a whole new world. I mean, your entire house is gonna be a greenhouse a few weeks from now. I can feel it.
Well, here I go on my journey to do my homework.
Here we are back again. I worked out of the country and I came back after planting these babies. I lopped off their heads just like I was told to, and I put them in water and I had them changed out often, and they are ready to be repotted. Yes. All right, let's do it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this potting mix and I'm going to take this perlite and I'm gonna mix them together, just like I was told, into this little pot. And then I'm gonna put the guys in.
Okay, I have packed this in, and I think these guys are looking good. Look at this new growth in there. Ooh, I am excited for this guy. Okay, let's see. Let's see how it goes. The update on this guy is that he has been moved to this location so he could be closer to the sun. It seems that he's growing. He seems pretty happy. Can't wait to see how he grows.